Hello everyone and welcome to my coverage of this year's Classic Motor Show here at the NEC 2025. Come and join me for a walk around of my pick of the cars here, and even something spectacular like this time machine. Great Scott! Always a highlight of the show for me is the Pride of Ownership display and award. I particularly like this one because it's not limited to any particular category of car or indeed vehicle. It's just based on owner's pride of ownership. And last time I was here, we had some lovely interviews with owners of cars. Funnily enough, interviewed someone with a gorgeous Citroën SM that time as well. Oh gosh, I do love these. Let's go and have a little wander and see if we can chat to some owners. Now, let me ask you the question, when did you last see a very clean Metro? Even more, when did you last see a clean Metro van? And this is the lucky owner of this. Please introduce yourself to the camera, sir.
I'm Alex Mills, the owner of the Metro van. Obviously quite a rare vehicle, very few survive. I would say less survive in this original condition like this one I've got.
This is staggering because of course these being commercial vehicles are just kind of used up, abused, trashed, thrown away, right?
Absolutely, they were bought to be used as workhorses.
Yeah.
People used them and ruined them basically, didn't preserve them.
What is the story of this one? Has this been restored?
No, it's totally original with 32,000 miles on it. It was originally bought by a radiator company, used for 2 years sparingly in the company. They then retired and the owner retired with the van and kept the van till he passed away, and obviously used it very sparingly when he'd still got it. So it's had a sheltered life. Then obviously I've had it about 11 years and been sparingly used, you know, only for shows. And
well, this must surely be one of the best, if not the best surviving Metro vans there is.
Well, I suppose it is, yeah.
I can't imagine there being very many. Do you know how many are left?
Well, there's between 10 and 15, I would say, left. There may be one or two others that are in original condition, you know.
Yeah.
So obviously a lot of the ones that are about have been restored.
I know, puts you in good stead.
In the rare category.
Absolutely. Hey, look, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Well, I find myself very much here over in Nordic Corner, where we have Volvos and Saabs of all kind of descriptions. I'll be looping back and having a chat with the Nordic Ride stand over there in the corner later. But for now, let's have a look at some of the amazing stuff we've got over here. So, as you'll know from my visit to Nordic Rides, which will be in the playlist description for show visits, Saabs and Volvos, big enthusiasts following this. The very, very unique two-stroke engined Saab. Yes, a two-stroke car with this very distinctive Streamliner style bodywork. And of course these early carbs, these early Saab 96 Saabs were very, very popular in rallying. And as you can see, with a little tribute to Mr. Erik Karlsson here. Moving on, moving round, kind of the era that I associate more. Look at the crowds of people around this beauty over here. Let's see if we can make our way through. It is very, very busy here today. So here we have this beautiful, beautiful Saab 900 Turbo, non-more 80s, and answer me this question. How many cars came out of the factory with 3-spoke wheels and looked good on them? This is one of them. Let me know in the comments what other cars with 3-spoke wheels you think look good. But wow, what a stunner. What a lovely, lovely thing this is. And then if that wasn't 80s enough, this other 900 Turbo, what a beauty. What a beauty. So as regular viewers to the channel will know, this year I found myself the very unexpected owner of a Volvo for the first time in my life, and I'm quite enjoying the experience, to be honest. And here we find ourselves on the Volvo Enthusiast Club stand. This very, very, very lovely, and actually in this country now very rare, Volvo 164. What a beauty. Unique front end on the 164 compared to the 4-cylinder cars. Isn't this beautiful in this lovely kind of metallic silvery blue. What a lovely thing. When it comes to rare and unique cars here, this is one of the rarest and most unique ones I've seen so far. This is a Volvo PV831 that apparently was originally the royal transport of King Gustav VI of Sweden. Yeah, really. Where are you going to see one elsewhere? This one a limousine, a 7-seater limousine. Now I'm sure there are some Volvo nerds who will correct me here as well. But Volvo did a military vehicle often called the Sugger, which is a very roughy-tufty looking thing, which has very similar bodywork to this, but is on a big, chunky, four-wheel drive military chassis. But yeah, well, where are you going to find one of these? I don't think you will. So it might seem strange in this era where everyone's falling over themselves to get their hands on an anonymous SUV or crossover. But back in the 50s and 60s, the hot ticket that car manufacturers were trying to get a handle on for sales were sports cars. Sports cars were cool. Everyone wanted a sports car. And this, I have never seen before. This is a Volvo P1900. This was Volvo's attempt to try and crack into the sports car market. You can very much tell aimed at the kind of Californian styled, American styling, American market, which was a huge market for European sports cars. What do you think? I don't think it's fair to say that this is a better looking car than a Triumph or an MG or something like that. But nowadays, what a unique vehicle. This was of course replaced by the P1800. I would argue a prettier car than this, but again, what a unique thing, and where else are you going to find one? And today we find it on the Volvo Owners Club stand. Oh, the Polski in me is being drawn in. We have not only Eastern Bloc classics, but oh look, it's the Polish flag. I'm going in. You want
me to look over there or?
Nah, this is cool. We'll just chat. It's all good.
You want the drink?
Later.
Where's the beer?
Zubrova.
Yeah. My name is Raf. Everyone call me Raf. My name is the original Rafał. I'm from Poland.
We're here checking out some great Polski cars.
Yes.
Some traditional communist bloc era cars.
Yes.
You're right, absolutely. And of course, we're here with Maluch,
Yes.
the little toddler.
Yeah.
So, tell me about your Maluch.
Limited edition is one of the limited edition. It's called the brown.
The brown edition. Brown.
Was the full limited edition was the brown, black, silver, and red.
Yeah.
That was the brown one. All original, not including the painting, because when they painted and after, what can I say is few bits different how in the original.
Yeah.
Like the brown windows.
Brown on brown.
Original brown.
More brown,
Yes.
extra brown. Yeah.
Specifically the mirror, only make it for that.
High performance.
Yes.
High performance.
All interior was made only for the brown colors, because
Yeah.
every limited edition have the different color insides.
Yep. Look at this. Look at the luxury. Look at the luxury.
But I say all interior is the only make it from the brown versions. You have the different handles, was make it just for the models.
Yep.
You have the extra light in the steering columns, which is as well unique. Not many have make it. It's the special extra lights.
There's a special light.
Here we go.
What is the special? Wow!
You can see your boots.
Wow! That's...
Probably you can see on the hazard lights, where is this in the interior in here, and then in the button in here as well.
Oh
In the
my God,
unusual in the place.
I can't cope with this. Look at this. Is this a self-destruct sequence?
Yeah,
Is there,
just push in and push out.
That's scary.
There's limited edition, special edition. You probably pay for that extra.
You see, do you have this much fun with supercars? I don't think you do.
I love it. I love it. This car, I have the free with my collection with other cars, and I reckon I'll be never change.
I'd love one.
I love it.
Really
Yeah, it's
love
so fun,
I
and
really
they give
would.
the smile. People smile on the road when we're driving. Always said, people stop you on the garage everywhere. It's like my mom or someone have
Right.
it. We love it. Do you want to sell that? No.
And of course, for those at home, I've been saying Maluch. In Polish, it means
Mały is small.
Yeah, like toddler, little baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
I love the fact that they the nickname for an entire car.
It is because it's. I don't remember what the year was making in the name the Malu, but in the other one was as well they called the town. What means like the street, you know, is as well another edition. There's lots of names, but the Maluch is the popular in Polish people. When you say the Maluch, everyone knows what is that.
Everyone knows.
Everyone knows.
And this was kind of the national car of Poland for many years, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Think that is the 4 people in the family, parents, 2 kids, and probably dog, driving across the Poland to the seaside, would make it 800 kilometers or something like that.
Couple of goats in there as well.
Of course.
Yeah, right.
when I live in Poland, the more people what we put inside was the 7th person.
Yeah.
Not legal. I was with the smaller person with these guys, and we go to the nightclub on the disco, and this is what it was. 7
Here's
people.
the question: like, where am I going to fit the sacks of potatoes as well? 7 people.
It's a
couple of
little bit
sacks of
but
potatoes.
yeah, no
Oh,
man,
there we
it's
go.
always full.
There we go.
Full of tolls and everything, just in case if something happens. And you get your spare wheel in here, what we call your airbag.
That's it. That's the.
This will
airbag.
save your life.
This is high-tech Polish impact prevention.
Yes,
right?
of course.
Absolutely. Hey, thank you so much.
Thank you very much as well
That's
for your
been
time.
great.
Yeah,
Thanks
thank you
a
very
lot.
much.
Cheers. Wow, it's busy here today at the NEC. We're fending people off, of course we are, because what a car. And even better than that, I've just been told I'm chatting to the great Gerry Marshall's mechanic, is that right?
Gerry Johnston, another Gerry,
Another Gerry.
and I worked with Gerry since late 1968.
Wow. So Gerry Marshall, very, very famous British racing car driver, saloon car driver mainly known
All
for.
saloon, all saloon.
Sports saloons. So the Dolomites he was
Yes.
really famous for. This car, I don't know a huge amount about.
So this is based on a Beaver GT,
Yep.
introduced in June 1968. In September 68, I was headhunted from Vauxhall by a guy called Bill Blydenstein. So this would have been like his car in the period.
This a replica.
Replica.
This one's a replica. So we've got the famous Vauxhall Slant 4 engine.
Yes.
Yeah. So what was done to this engine to Blydenstein it to race it compared to a standard production engine?
The engine was, obviously things were lightened, stress relief,
Yeah, yeah.
blah, blah, blah. But we used, for a long time, we used standard crank, standard block, standard rods, standard pistons,
Yeah, wow.
reprofiled the camshaft, added a pair of carburetors,
Yeah.
and we were racing with about 200 horsepower.
Wow. Out of what capacity engine?
2 litre initially,
Now that's impressive. 100 bhp per litre.
and then we went to 2.3 when the 2.3 engine came out, and we went to fuel injection, and we used to race with about 215 horsepower.
Wow. Look, what a treat. We could chat all day. Let's have a drink later, but thanks so much for
Okay,
your time.
thank you.
Thank you. Wow. We are literally beating the throngs back who are desperate to get around these cars, and who can blame them? Some very sexy 70s Droop Snoot Vauxhall action. This is your car, sir?
It certainly is.
Introduce yourself for the camera, please.
So hello, I'm Tim Dakin, proud owner of this lovely Droop Snoot. Belonged to my late father.
Wow.
And
So this was your dad's car?
my dad's car, one of the founder members of the club, member number 5, and very much a family heirloom.
That's fabulous. So was this owned from new?
It was, yeah, owned from new. Dad had an illness and couldn't drive the car for 8 years, and we decided to renovate it, to take him out, and during its restoration he luckily got his eye test passed, and he
Wow.
drove it for 10 years. So yeah, great story.
So for those watching the channel, perhaps some of the younger viewers who are not aware of what makes these cars special,
Oh wow.
what's a Vauxhall Firenza? Why is a Droop Snoot Firenza special?
Well, Droop Snoot Firenza is very special because it was an aerodynamic design. It was a low factor.
Yeah.
Probably one of the first Vauxhalls to only have decals and not badges
Yeah.
that stuck
Yeah.
out, disturbing airflow. Special cylinder heads and high performance slant
Yeah.
4 engine. Great 5-speed ZF gearbox. great handling car.
So, I mean, I'm just seeing the period advert over there. 120 mile an hour top speed.
Easy.
Easy, it says. That
Easy.
sounds like it's proven from experience on a closed private road, naturally. Wow, what a spicy car. So aside from the very sexy styling, like you say, you've got a tuned engine, 5-speed box.
Yeah.
How many of these survive now?
Wow, Terry, how many have we got now? About 70 standard cars.
About 70 standard cars. I'd imagine these were probably used up quite quickly, weren't they, when they got old, right?
Well, there was only 204 built, so they were very rare.
Thanks ever so much for your time, and what a beauty! There is absolutely no way that I am walking past a Lotus Carlton without coming to film it. Wowzers trousers. A really infamous car, this. We won't talk about the one that's stolen for a bank raid, will we? Everyone knows about that. But yes, this was Lotus and Vauxhall, both for a period of time, were under General Motors management. And so we had this absolutely incredible situation where the big Carlton executive saloon was tuned up by Lotus with absolutely devastating results. And now, anytime I see one of these, a real treat. This was a car that was so infamous for its performance that it actually got debated in the House of Commons. I'm not kidding, genuinely. But yes, fabulous car, fabulous thing. What a treat. We are being ruined today here at the NEC. Well, as ever with the Classic Show, amongst the bustle and the hubbub, there's lots of classic car parts, some of them new, some of them old. You could buy everything from an engine to a set of wheels to I don't even know what that is. There's an exhaust manifold, all kinds of stuff. People are often saying that the traditional classic car scene is dying. People aren't interested anymore. Well, good grief! From the signs of today, there are plenty enough people still interested. I mean, look at this. This is Friday. This is meant to be the quiet press day, and it is slammed with people. This is great stuff. Fantastic. So, as long-term viewers of the channel will know, I had a great year catching up with the guys from GBS Sports Cars just around the corner from me. Richard, how's the show going for you today?
Oh, fantastic. Been so busy for the first day.
That's
absolutely
fantastic.
rammed.
What are we in front of here? Obviously,
so this is one of our showroom cars. So 2.5 Duratec, full paint, just really nice spec, just showing what we do.
It's a pretty car, this one.
It's a nice one, yeah.
Car, this one. I'm really happy to say that Richard has invited me along to GBS for a factory tour. So we're going to pop down, have a look behind the scenes, and you've got some interesting stuff developing, Richard?
Yeah, so we'll show you right behind every part of the car, really, from a length of steel tube to a piece of alley, what we make, exhaust, shocks, calipers, throttle bodies. And we'll look at some of the new projects, so the electric version of the car.
Ooh, now that's
which
exciting.
is a bit of a monster.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, it's a bit different. And see what you think.
So yeah, if you'd like to see that, please do me a favour, drop a subscribe below, and also be sure to check out the playlists from when I was out at Blighton Park. That was quite a day.
Yeah, that was a good day out.
Full race car. That was a good day.
And it's even quicker now.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm ready for that. We'll see you at GBS Sports Cars again. Thanks very much, Richard.
No, thank you. Good to see you.
Great for you. Good
we'll see you soon.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Another big and important part of the Classic Motor Show was the auction room, hosted by iconic auctioneers. Some of the standout cars up for auction were cars from journalist and famous YouTuber Harry Metcalf of Harry's Garage, as well as some very unique cars, including a Range Rover once owned by the late Queen Elizabeth II. I'll be publishing a separate follow-up video covering the auction itself, along with auction results from the day, so be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you know when that video drops. And remember, subscribing to Motorhouse costs you nothing, but it does mean you'll never miss new videos. Right then, let's get back into the action.
So a very quick wander. We are unfortunately running out of time. The show will be closing shortly. But the Military Vehicle Trust has put on a fantastic display of vintage and historic military vehicles. Wish I could stop and really film in depth with all of this, but hopefully you're getting a little bit of the vibe of this. They've really created a corner of the show hall that makes you feel like you're in a military training exercise with all of this wonderful historic hardware here. Fantastic. Fancy changing the wheels on one of these by yourself? No, me neither. Me neither. Here with my friends at the DeLorean Owners Club UK. Lovely selection of cars they've got here. Now you might think all DeLoreans are time machines. No, of course you don't. But they do all vary. They're all actually a little bit unique. So this one, a very original car and a manual. This one here, possibly controversial, but most people agree the thing that perhaps let the DeLorean down the most was its choice of drivetrain. And you'll see there's no engine here. That's because this is a completely electric DeLorean DMC-12 converted by Electric Classic Cars. 300 horsepower, 300 Newton meters of torque. This is one electric conversion where it will certainly go better than the original. And I think if any car warranted an electric conversion, this is one that wears it very, very well indeed. What do you think? DeLoreans, anime, JDM? This man thinks so. Introduce yourself to the viewers, sir.
So, I'm Will, the owner of probably the most degenerate DeLorean in the world.
It is quite a degenerate DeLorean, which is difficult to say after a long day at the NEC, I'll tell you. Yeah. So, tell us about your degenerate JDM DeLorean.
When I got my car originally, it was painted red.
So, Will, when you got your car, it was one of the painted cars, right?
Yes.
So, none of them left the factory painted.
No.
Some were painted by dealers, but of course, some were painted later on in life to hide damage and so on.
Yeah.
Was that the case with your car?
Yeah, quite badly too as well. So, all the passenger side was all dented, damaged, and had holes drilled in it. So it was a complete nightmare to fix.
Yep.
And luckily Chris Nicholson did a wonderful job repairing a lot of the damage. So you wouldn't even know it was there at this point.
What is the name of this fine car?
Ryuko.
This is Ryuko, and it's Ryuko after...
Ryuko Matoi from Kill la Kill.
See, there's going to be anime fans at home going, Bob, duh, of course, but I don't know my anime. I see waifus on a DeLorean. Most strikingly, of course, there's all these graphics down the side. Now, who did these for you, Will?
Style Up Design Studio in California. They did a really good job. They had to design everything from scratch because they had no profile on the car, and it took them a good few months to work out something that would work well, because, as in their words as well, is they couldn't perfect Giugiaro's design to match.
It is one of the most incredible pieces of industrial design ever. I don't care what anyone says. Now, if you have a look on some of the playlists on the channel, you'll see there was my footage of the Really Retro show this year, where, was that the debut of this car with these graphics? Well, yeah, I was privileged enough to be in convoy with some DeLoreans where you showed this for the first time. Got a lot of attention on that day, didn't it?
Oh, it did.
Oh,
there was
yeah.
a lot of people questioning my, not only sanity, but also reason. There were a lot of people questioning me on it. It was wild.
Look, if you're going to put an email on a car, do it with some style.
That is true.
As Doc Brown didn't say. Anyway, let's have a look inside. So, obviously, the big party trick with the DeLorean is... Ta-da! It's the gull-wing doors. It's the gull-wing doors. And, oh, what do we have in it? Is that your version of a hoverboard?
Yes.
Explain.
Well, I've always wanted a hoverboard, to be fair, and this one came up at like a really cheap price because it had all the stickers were peeling off of it and things like that. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a hoverboard themed around the design.
I just think the commitment to the aesthetic going on here. Otherwise, standard DMC-12.
Pretty much, apart from my addition of a cassette storage box.
I spotted this. Can I push the button?
Yeah. Let's push them up.
Oh, look at this. We do like a bit of retro hi-fi. We do indeed. Fantastic. More waifus. What else? What else should we point out? Oh, you've got the Back to the Future 2 cap.
Apart from that, mostly standard, apart from change of the door lights to a different way round. Other than that, mostly stock.
So I'm going to throw this out to the viewers. Let me know in the comments, which one do you prefer? Time Machine DeLorean, Waifu Anime DeLorean, or Electric DeLorean? Let me know in the comments. Whew, what a day it's been here at the NEC. My feet are gonna fall off. I have never seen the NEC as busy for a car show as it's been here today at the Classic Show at the NEC. I hope you've enjoyed the footage. I hope you've enjoyed the coverage. What did you think? Was there a car I should have filmed? Was there a favourite of yours? Let me know in the comments. And finally, if you could do me a big favour, which would make a massive difference. Motorhouse has done great this year, and that's all down to you guys. So if you could please drop me a subscribe. If you've enjoyed this video, share it to your friends, and please give me a like and a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it massively. From me, Mr. Bob, it's goodbye from the NEC and goodbye from another episode of Motorhouse.